Welcome back. To another episode of I don't know what the heck I'm doing fishing. Dark, it's cloudy, it's supposed to rain, all the good stuff that comes with steelhead fishing, y'all. So here we are. Gonna put out the side plan for the umpteenth time this year. Seven pulls. And we're ready to go. Get out there and get a fish. And we're fishing. We're fishing, you guys. All right, let's start working our way up that way. I don't want to move too quick at this point. We're still in a soft current yet. So, definitely don't want to get into that soft current yet. But we don't ever want to. We just want to keep out there where we can fish. You guys. I want to show you guys something. I can get my side planner working properly before it comes by. What's up? What's up? What's up, wife? Oh, I want to show you guys something real quick if I can get everything all situated. Oops. Big old, look at that. Big old foam floating down the river. Probably from the dam or something. Yeah, there's a lot of geese out as usual. But I wanted to show you guys that little, well, not little, but big old piece of foam created from the dam or something floating down the river. Thought you guys might want to see that. That's huge. That's probably 2 or 3 feet in diameter and height. Pretty good size. What up, Blue Wolf? Thanks for coming up and seeing us here in Central Oregon. We appreciate that, man. That was so cool of you, dude. So cool of you. I'm trying to figure out my tripod right now. It'd be a pain to have to work a tripod sometimes by yourself. And everything else, but hey. What up, Ron? How's it going? All right, maybe we got it situated good enough to where. Oh, maybe now. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to go now. Anywho, thank you guys for joining us. Geese are out active this morning, exactly. Um, Thanks again, Blue, for coming out and seeing us in sunny Central Oregon. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. I know I enjoyed having you here. June, however you say your name. Hello. Nilua. No. Oh, any fishing tips? Yeah. Get out and fish. That's how you catch them. That's the best advice I can give you is get out there and fish. Fishing is a sport of trying different things. So remember to always try something different. Give yourself as many options and possibilities as can be. Give you more chance to catch fish, you guys. Yeah, that big old foam thing is way down there getting ready to hit those rapids, y'all. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe, and share. We're less than 20 away from 2,000. Come on, get us there today, y'all. Let's get to 2,000 today. Good luck today. Thanks. Appreciate it. You doing some fishing? You about home now? Raining like crazy there, Shasta, huh? Decoys from Ron. What's up, Ron? Yeah, we're going to get some decoys today, some steelhead decoys. ETA from home, just about there, huh, bud? Yeah, it just depends on where you're at when you're fishing, because I don't know where you're at, so I don't know what kind of fishing you're doing, but all I can say is you got to try something different, keep trying different things, doing different things. The more things you try, the more experimenting you do, the better chances you got of catching fish. Throwing a jig in a bobber or a worm in a bobber, I don't know where you're at. So, yeah, when you're fishing and you're new at it, all you can do is try everything possible and hope like heck you find something that works. And so once you find something that works, keep experimenting, because that one thing that worked one day ain't gonna work every day. So always be able to experiment and try different things, because it'll improve your chances of catching more fish. So yeah, different decoys get different results. That's exactly right, Mr. Ron. Old school techniques. What are your favorite? What up, man? Mr. Huxel just showed up. Yep, old school. Things do work pretty good. Yep, Deschutes River. For sure. Favorite plugs, the Michael Jackson by Storm, a Tad Polly by Head On Lures, and Mega Lips or Big Lips or whatever they call them. Always a good thing. G-Man is, I don't know about the best or the best techniques, but I do my best to try to help people out there, Blue. Thank you, I appreciate that, man. Alex Zilloy, how you doing? What up, Mr. Huxel? Are you watching me live from way up there at your truck? That's all that roaring on that vehicle you heard behind me is not a lot, Mr. Huxel. Yeah, I hear my own voice back there in the background. Somebody decided to show up and say hi this morning by revving his engines this morning. Best things at a bakery? I don't know. I don't know why those things show up. Wife says hi, JC.
Oh. Yeah, I see it.
You should say hi back to her. Type it in there. But you guys, yeah, we just thought we'd come down, throw out the side planter, do a little side planting, see if we can't get a steelhead or two.
What do you want for breakfast?
Whatever's good. I'm not gonna complain. What do you got?
I don't have nothing. I gotta go to get coffee and breakfast.
Well, all right.
I'm going to Black Bear, so
I'll have a hobo omelet if you're going to Black Bear.
okay. What do you want to drink?
I have
Mike's?
coffee.
Mike's?
Sure.
Okay. They have Mike's down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't open until 8 though. So.
That doesn't matter. I'll be back. That'll be about right.
Yeah, it will be. G wants what? G wants what? G wants. What? That's what I'm trying to figure out. He says G wants. I'm trying to figure out what he wants.
Oh, yeah. Or yes, instead of using the live stream, I figured I'd just ask you in person.
Uh-huh. There's Mr. Huxell. He wants to catch a steelhead so he can smoke it up. He wants to get out the blunt papers and roll it up, smoke it up. I don't know how well that would work with the steelhead, though.
It works good.
I think the steelhead would be a little too moist for blunt papers.
It'd be okay. I'd have to take it home. But I want to smoke the whole thing. Whole. Take the guts out and smoke it.
Well, then that ain't whole then. You got to leave the guts in it if you want to smoke it whole.
I want it to be edible.
He wants it to be edible, he says. All right.
I got to go get breakfast.
All right, man. Well, we'll see you when you get back, I guess. Be safe.
That's not cool.
Yeah, that is one of the best parts of waking up is a steelhead on your line. That's for sure, Blue. Well, I'm glad you had fun while you're here in Central Oregon, man. I was glad you were able to make it up here for a day or two of steelhead fishing, and I'm coming your way next year. You just keep me informed when the fish are in the river, and I'll pack the wife up and tell her, hey, we're going to California. See how she likes that. Of course, if she don't want to go, I'll just go by myself, which is fine too. I like to. Hopefully, you learned how to use the side planter properly and a bait caster properly while you're here, Blue. I got to say that because, I mean, you had a lot of questions. Hopefully, I answered your questions for you. I hope so. So cool when people come from different places to fish with you. So cool. My plug's bouncing on top of the water. Okay, it's back under. Well, no, we're going to go there when it's like 7 degrees out, dear. We're going to go to California when it's 7 degrees out. Thank you. I agree with you. This river is magnificent. It's such a beautiful place. Such a nice place to fish, y'all. You're welcome, Blue. I'm glad you're able to come out here. Never gets that cold. I imagine if you're in Mount Shasta area, it gets that cold. There he goes, revving it up again. He just got to rev up that engine. We'll see you pretty quick, JC. Yeah. That guy and his revving up the engines. Oh well, life goes on, right? But you guys, we just decided just to do a little side planning, a little easier thing today. Instead of casting and reeling. Oh, we're just gonna put this out there in the areas we want to and reeling fish today. I can't promise you guys nothing because that's fishing, you know. You just never know. It's not too chilly out today. Music to your ears, huh, Blue? Well, I don't like loud things, so the only loud thing I like is my wife. She loud. She goes, and it's like, ah. Sorry, wife, I'm just having a little fun. She's not that loud. Just gotta have a little fun. Oh, yeah. A beautiful morning on the Deschutes River, trying to catch a fish for you guys. Trying to teach you guys new things. Or old things. I don't know. Manso, MTB, and Fishing. Hi, how you doing? Fat Cat, what's up? How you doing today? The wife keeps telling me about this Plymouth Arrow thingy bobber car. Never even seen one, I don't think. I probably have seen one, but just don't realize it. I'm glad you're good, Fat Cat. Glad you're good. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, subscribing. We could very well hit 20,000, or we could very well hit 10,000, or 12. We very well could hit 2,000 subscribers today. We're less than 20 subscribers away. We could hit it today. I don't know if we will, but we could hit 2,000 subscribers today, you guys. Tiger muskie would be nice. Tiger muskie would be nice. We don't have them in Oregon, so I've dreamed about catching a tiger muskie. I hear they're real musky. That's real musky smelling. That's why they call them a tiger. That's why they call them a muskie. Now, don't get the muskie and the tiger muskie confused because they're two different creatures. A muskie is just a straight up muskie, and then a tiger muskie is a hybrid between a pike and a muskie. So that's what makes a hybrid. That's what makes the tiger muskie. No, tiger muskies aren't related to a catfish. They're their own species. They're not even really considered a species at all because they're a hybrid. I've never caught a muskie, a pike, or a tiger muskie. I knew what you meant, wife. The old Chevys, huh? Job, Pertletell. Yeah, it's an Abbott Garcia. It's a ambassador. Ambassador. Made by Abbott Garcia. This feels like older than my children are. And it's still functioning properly. Still functioning properly. But yeah, it's definitely an Abbott Garcia ambassador. I've had this thing forever. It's a tank, an absolute tank. Yeah, they are a beautiful fish for sure. The tiger muskie. West Virginia. Yeah, them muskies, man, they'll follow it all the way up to the boat or the bank. You can V8 it and everything else, and then they'll just turn and go away. It's like, what? Them muskies, your best bet is just throwing live bait out there underneath the float and watching until it goes under. In my opinion, for a muskie, because they'll chase your baits all day long and never bite it. That's why I've never caught one, because they'll chase your bait all day long without ever biting it. You think you got it, and it just turns away. At least a pike will at least eat your bait, you know. Wife's gotta talk about her dad's vehicles. Yeah, he had some nice vehicles for sure. Oh, it's chilled, but it's not cold out here today. It's gonna be cloudy and rainy all day, so I might have to put on some more sleeves. No fish yet. I mean, that's steelhead fishing for you though. It's kind of like muskie fishing without the muskie in the follows, you know. You can fish all day long and have bumps and miss them, you know. Eventually we'll get one today, I hope. We'll most likely at least get bumped anyways. Because there's plenty of times you get bumped and just don't land a fish. So. Tell us about racing in Portland, huh? Yeah, her dad used to race back in the day. He'd build his own cars and race back in the day. Right now, this game of side planning is not really a set and wait game. It's a get it out there and keep moving kind of game when you're side planning. It can actually be effective fishing for muskies too. I've seen them do different things for catching muskies behind the side planner on TV back in the day. When I had actual TV to where I could actually watch fishing programs on TV. I don't have TV anymore. TV is good if you can watch a football game, but that's about, well, football and of course other sports, but Other than that, not really good for much else. At some point today, we're going to do a how-to video on side planing, so I probably should be recording right now. The wife misses their jewelry channel. My favorite fish. Now, there's different answers to this, because my favorite fish in Oregon to catch, fight for fight, pound for pound, would be the steelhead. Okay. Now, as far as looks, it'd be the sturgeon. I love catching a sturgeon because they're a unique and very beautiful fish. Okay. Now, as far as favorite fish to catch to eat, that would be the crappie. I mean, there's a whole lot of variations to go into that question right there, because like I really like catching bluegills. They're small, but they fight really well, especially on light gear, 4-pound test, or even some people goes as little as 1-pound test for catching bluegills, and then you get an even better fight. There's just so many variations to go into that question, because I love to catch catfish because I love to eat them. Not my favorite fish to eat, but I love to eat cat. I like to catch them because I like to eat catfish. And now it's not going to be like the little bullhead catfish. It's going to be the channel catfish. My favorite catfish to eat is the channel catfish. So there's so many variations to go into a question like that. What is your favorite fish to catch? Is what I have to ask now. Since you asked me mine, I want to ask you, what's your favorite fish to catch? No. Northern pike, very, very nice, very nice. I've never caught a northern pike. That is a dream fish, though. Someday I hope to catch a northern pike. A northern pike goes right up there with catching a tiger muskie. It'd be fun to catch. I like to catch gar. Gar are fun fish to catch, especially when you get one of them and they take off like a rocket, and you're like, what? I don't know if you've ever caught a gar, but them gar can be fun to catch. They can take off like a rocket, and then they go soaring through the air like a torpedo. It's just crazy. I've literally had gar fight till they're dead. I kid you not. I see all these channels where they're catching these pike and they're releasing them, or not pike, but gar, and they're catching them and they're releasing them, and I'm like, every gar I ever caught fought till it was dead, and literally you had no other choice but to keep them. Maybe I just wasn't horsing them in enough. I don't know, but them gar can be very hard to keep in because they got that hard jaw, like a salmon does. Only salmon don't have the same kind of teeth as a gar does. No, I don't consider any fish a trash fish. Unfortunately, people give fish a bad name. A true fisherman loves them all. There's no such thing as a trash fish. Are there undesired fish? I think so at times, yeah. Because, like, I'm going to answer that question like this, okay? I lost my train of thought. But no, there's no such thing as a trash fish. Oh, sometimes there can be an undesired species because you're caught so many of them in a day. All right, and you're targeting one thing, but you're catching everything but this desired species. So it can be hard that way, you know, but they're a nuisance at that point. They're not really a trash fish. Some people like to eat gar, some people don't. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of eating gar. Will I eat them? Yes, I will definitely eat them because they're not the worst eating fish in the world, but they're not the best eating fish in the world. So, to answer your question, Blue, you'd have to ask all the other gar eaters out there, garfish eaters, because I mean, there are a lot of people like them, and there's me who just is like, they're edible, and if I needed to feed myself or my family, I could do it with them. So. Question about trash fish. Now, muskie, I hear they stink too much. That's why people don't eat them. But I do know of people eating them though. But muskie, I've never caught one, so I don't know if they stink. But I'm told they stink. So, and anything that stings probably don't taste very good. Probably, I can't guarantee that. So, Blue, what kind of fish you got down there in California that they call a trash fish? You probably got the pike minnow and the whitefish, right? They probably You probably got them swimming down there, and they probably call them a trash fish. I know they call the pike minnow and the whitefish trash fish here in Oregon. But the reason why they call them trash fish is because they eat the salmon, steelhead, eggs, and smolt. So they consider them a trash fish just because they eat that. They taste pretty good for smelling, huh? Right on. Well, if I ever catch a tiger muskie, I have to try eating it then. I'll have to try eating it then. Now, here's a question for you guys. How do you guys feel about over flavoring a fish, such as Frank's red sauce, hot sauce, or putting just way too much seasoning on it? Do you think that ruins the fish? Because to me, it does. In my opinion, I think if you over season a fish, it ruins it, because then you're over flavoring it, and then you're not actually tasting what the fish actually tastes like. So my question to you guys is, does it ruin it when you over flavor a fish? What about Jeremy Wade? He rarely ever eats the fish on his channel. So what about him? Are you saying you don't think there's any such thing as a trash fish? I agree with him if you're saying that, dear. I agree with you on that. There's no such thing. I can tell you guys this. Some of the best meals I ever made for my family when I would cook for my wife and kids is this. some days I would be cooking food for them, and I would use only salt and pepper, and then the next thing you know, they'll be like, "What'd you use to season that food?" It's the best food I ever ate. A lot of times I would just use salt and pepper. I wouldn't use a lot of flavoring, especially on meat, because to me, when it comes to meat, if you really like the flavor of the meat, then you don't need a lot of seasonings on it. So, but some of the best compliments I got was on meals where I just put salt and pepper on there and nothing else. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. We may have to, at some point today, I might try to catch a couple whitefish to send home with JC, which is Mr. Huxell, the guy who just stopped by with the big loud blue truck. Ooh, bluefin, huh? I would love to catch me a bluefin, sell it for a couple $1,000,000. Bluefin tuna on the market. They say that's $1,000,000 fish right there. When you say bluefin, I'm guessing you're talking about bluefin tuna, right? Cool, cool. How was that? That must have been pretty good though, right? Those bluefin are supposed to be a prized saltwater fish, and they can get all the way up to 1,000 pounds, from what I understand. Now that would be a fish worth catching, 1,000-pound bluefin tuna. Although I don't know if it'd be that much fun because it's like hours and hours and hours of fighting it. Oh, it's starting to rain, you guys. My bad. Maybe I should have dressed a little bit differently. Yeah, that's typical G-man fishing. Not dressed for the occasion. Not dressed for the occasion. Now, you guys might be wondering why I'm standing way up here instead of way down there. Well, this side planter just happens to let me fish way up here instead of way down there. So, 4 hours? Wow, that's a battle. That is a battle. Ooh, I'm going to have to figure out how to set up my rod and go get some sleeves on. Some more sleeves on. It's starting to get a little chilly, I think. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Well, we got a rock right here. See? And that'll set right there. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to go get my hoodie on. Boy, it just got cold all of a sudden. Whew. All right. Ooh, got the hoodie on. I don't know if that's going to do any difference, though. 6 fishermen. Ah. All better now, I hope. Okay. All right, back to being serious here. Now that we got sleeves on, well, more sleeves on. That was unexpected chilled. I got chilled to the core there. And it's not that cold of a day, but with it raining, I think it makes it feel colder than what it actually is. How many have you caught? I've caught absolutely zero this morning. I've not caught any bluefin tuna. I haven't caught no marlin. I haven't caught no shark. I haven't caught no fish at all today. Warming up the right one of those can be worth big bucks, huh? Mr. Huxell says I'm no good at fishing. Well, it is what it is. He has the right to his opinion even if it's wrong. He has the right to his opinion even if he's wrong. Now do I look like a serious steelhead fisherman? My lens is foggy. Yeah, I can kind of tell that it looks like that. Oops. Is that better? I hope so. It's probably just foggy because of the rain. Probably just foggy because of the rain. It's raining and it's cold out now. It wasn't too bad until it started raining. And then after it started raining, I got cold. Boy, I was all like nice and comfy and then whoo, cold. But when you're steelhead fishing, anybody who's been steelhead fishing knows that it can be like this though. I mean, it could be, this is probably the day when I'm going to hook probably 5 or 6 fish just because of the weather. I don't know if I'll hook them all doing this, but days like this today are the way. Mr. Huxell, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. Mr. Huxell's gonna bring me some food here shortly, I think. Y'all. What a beautiful morning. What a beautiful morning. To be alive, to be fishing, to be doing what I love to do. And that's live stream, raise can with you guys. Let you guys talk garbage about me like Jan Huxell is, but he's having fun. He's not seriously saying that. I mean, I've known Jan Huxell for many years. So he's just trying to make everybody laugh, I think. This video should have been labeled differently because it's raining and it's cold now. It should have been cold, rainy side planing for a steelhead. Because now it's seriously cold. I'm shivering. Can't see my breath though. Yeah, I don't think I can see my breath. Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's warmer than that. So. All right, man. We'll see you when you get down here. We'll see you when you get down here. No biggie. The wife, the wife had the right idea. Stay at home and stay in bed. Me, I had the bright idea that fishing is the best thing in the world, so I'm here. Min Kim, how you doing? Glad you could join us. It definitely is. Anytime you got really bad weather, whether it's cold, cloudy. Oh, there's some breath. Actually, you can't see my breath. Hey, it is that cold out. If it's cold, rainy, snowy, anything, but bluebird skies is going to be a good day of fishing for steelhead. Don't get me wrong, we catch fish during bluebird skies, but it does make it better. It is cold for sure, for sure. What bread do I want? Can I just get a biscuit with butter? Lots and lots of butter, like just drown that thing in butter. I'd appreciate that. My wife's gonna say, ew, all that butter, all it is a heart attack waiting to happen. Yeah, that's right, it is a heart attack waiting to happen. But you know what? You only live once, you might as well live it right. Korea. Korea. Yep, that's what it says. No, it's not snowing, it's just raining. Sorry, no snow, no snow. And we're moving. We're just, see, the thing about this is I don't have to wear my arm out going like this all day long. All I do is I set it in there and I just walk up and down the river. Work that side of the river, this side of the river, in the middle of the river. No snow, just rain. Lots and lots of rain. All right, man. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Sorry we didn't hook up a fish while you were here, but hey, thanks for joining us. Thank you. I appreciate that. Be safe. Have a good day. Excuse me. We are going to catch a fish, even if we get frostbit. We're going to catch a fish. Frostbite, hypothermia, or even pneumonia. We're going to get a fish today. I actually told Josh at where I work I'm going to get 2 fish today, so I'm going to catch 2 steelhead today. I'm using an Abbott Garcia for side planing. It's an Ambassador. It's a 6,000 1 series, so it's a really big reel. Good for cat fishing, muskie fishing, steelhead fishing, salmon fishing, cat fishing. This reel is older than both of my daughters. They are both in their 20s, and it's still going strong. So that's how old this reel is, you guys. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share for that reel. I'm gonna have to replace it someday, just not today. By you guys like, comment, subscribing, and sharing, that helps me afford new reels. So you guys make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. But most of my reels are Shimano's, so I do have a couple Abbott Garcias. I've got a couple Lew's, but mostly I got the Shimano. Where am I fishing? I'm fishing on the Deschutes River. The Deschutes River in sunny Central Oregon, you guys. We got the rain going on in sunny Central Oregon. Everybody I ever talk to says, oh, sunny Central Oregon. Yep, sunny Central Oregon. We're fishing. Aha. We're fishing, having a good time, enjoying life. Yes, make sure to share. Sharing our content helps us out a lot. That sometimes can be more important than subscribing, because if you guys share, that's getting our content out to more people. Don't get me wrong, we need the subscribers, but sharing gets us out to more people, and that helps the algorithms a lot. Did you already go? Got something? No, I didn't catch nothing yet. Nothing yet. Antonio, hi, how you doing? Ricardo, huh? How do you share? You got a little share button, share icon on your phone. I'm sure of it. During the live stream, you can just hit that little arrow thing that kind of points off to that side. It'll say share, or to share, say message somebody, because you can share it, message somebody it, or just like go onto your channel and tell everybody, hey, G-Man's Fishing. If you got subscribers, say, hey, G-Man's Fishing. He's live right now, and people will know that I'm live. That's how you share. Oh, no problem. Hey, no problem if your English ain't that good. We're okay with that. We're okay with that. So that's how you share. That's the best I can explain it. It's a little bit rainy, and yeah, maybe you guys can't see me. The rain, and I see that it's all foggy. It's getting a little foggy again. Sorry about that, you guys. It is raining. It is raining. So I'm sorry. That's one thing about a YouTuber, though. You gotta, if you're gonna put out content, you gotta be consistent. And some days you're gonna be fishing on days like this. You're gonna be cold and freezing and miserable, but you're still gonna have to do it, So here we are. Still going. So just keep on going. If the wind picks up, we might have to put this setup away and then use something else. Already, all that rain on my lens, and I can't really read. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing to your father, because he likes to fish. Appreciate that. Thank you for sharing. Woo-wee. What a chilly day, but it's a good day. If you don't like the cold and you don't like the weather, steelhead fishing is probably not for you. Ask my wife. I had her complain a couple times because she went out fishing with me a couple times. She was not happy. She was not happy. Go ahead, wife. Tell them how cold it was out when we went steelhead fishing. Go ahead. I know you want to. I know you want to, wife. Go ahead and tell them how cold it was that day. Y'all, a beautiful fall morning. The fish may not be cooperating, but hey, I am. I'm cooperating. I'm doing what I always do on Saturdays. Put out content for you guys, you nice folks. Oh, by the way, the correct answer for using soft plastics on the Deschutes River is Drum roll, please. No, we cannot use soft plastics on the Deschutes River. Sorry, guys. We got to talk to a game warden on Thursday, and unfortunately, no. Legally, you cannot use soft plastics on the Deschutes River. So no more soft plastics videos for you guys. Sorry. On the soft plastic, but unfortunately, no. It stinks, but it's the law, and we don't want to be getting into trouble and getting tickets for using stuff we're not allowed to. Indonesia, it's wow, wow. All right, man. Well, you get to sleep. Get to some sleeping, man. Indonesia, that's quite a ways away. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you guys joining us from all over the world. That's for sure. I mean, a lot of times you guys from across the globe, all around the globe, helps us YouTubers out for sure. For sure. Move back up this way now. I feel like we fished that as much as we could. Now we got to fish this stuff up this way. And then without having a casting reel, we just keep working, keep working, keep working. Brr. All right, thank you. I appreciate that. You want to go sturgeon fishing on the Columbia River in January? Wow, that'd be cold. I can remember Jan Huxell. No, no fish yet. Sorry, we're still fishing. Mr. and Mrs. Texas, I did say, I did give a definitive answer about the soft plastics. You can't use them on the Deschutes River. We talked to the game warden on Thursday, and he says he even pulled out the regulation books and said no soft plastics. So no more plastic worms on the Deschutes River. Now that we know. Now that we know, we can't use them. We won't use them. John Hobbs. How's it going? Fishing is very good. You know, there's the thing about fishing is there's two different things about fishing. There's fishing and then there's catching. Right now we're fishing and fishing is good, even though we're not catching because we're fishing. So yeah, fishing's good even if we're not catching. We are kind of cold though. We're getting a little wet. Nothing wrong with that though. Nothing wrong with getting a little wet. It's still is season. Cameras are getting wet, probably getting a little soggy. That's okay. Boy, our pants are looking soggy. Our hoodie's starting to look a little soggy too. That's okay. Actually, I'm running a mega lip on there, or big lip, or something like that. Yeah, the side planer by Hot Shots. Yeah. Yeah, you can share during the live stream. You can. And what it does is it sends a sends something to somebody, and you can definitely share. Yeah, we can. I just don't know that you're going to catch too many catfish fishing for catfish this time of year. And besides that, the Deschutes River don't have any catfish, so it would kind of defeat the purpose of catfishing, being that the Deschutes River doesn't have any catfish in it. So I don't recommend catfishing on the Deschutes River. Although I have seen a lot of chicken liver containers on the Deschutes River, as if there was catfish here. There's not any catfish here. It's a cold water fishery. It's not a warm water fishery. Not to say that the catfish couldn't survive in cold water, because I think they could. They have to do it in the wintertime when it's cold. So, but as far as catching catfish on the Deschutes River, probably not going to happen. Probably not going to happen, you guys. Starting to get a little breezy out there too. Whoo. See, like, the reason why I think you can share is because I got a little share icon on here to where I can share with other people while I'm live streaming. So I think you can. Maybe at the mouth there might be some catfish. There might be, yeah, because it does go into warmer water fisheries down there on the Columbia River. So you're right. There could be some catfish down there at the mouth. A little hard to read the screen with all that rain on there. I knew it was gonna rain, but I didn't really plan for it though. I'm in the Willamette Valley. Please keep the white stuff over there on the other side of the Cascade Mountain. I have no clue what exactly that means. Keep the white stuff over there on the other. Oh, are you talking about white meat fish? Is that what you mean? Because I mean that's the way I interpret that. But I can't say for sure without you saying one way or the other if it's the meat or not. Oh, snow, yeah, okay, yeah. I wasn't thinking about snow. We were talking about fish here, so I really wasn't thinking about Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Texas. That went way over my head for some reason. I'm thinking fish. No, it's not snow, it's just rain. It's just rain. It'll probably be close to Thanksgiving, but we haven't had that in a while. We used to always get snow right around Thanksgiving, but we haven't done that in probably 5 or 6 years, so maybe longer than that for that matter. So I wouldn't mind a little snow for sure. I wouldn't mind a little snow. Of course, I got the wrong vehicle for being in snow though. If it was gonna snow, I would have brought the truck. So what the heck was that all about? That rain does some crazy things to my camera screen. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Little chilly, little chilly. Got to keep switching hands. Got to put one hand in the pocket and warm it up, and take the one hand out and put the other hand in the pocket and warm it up. Pumpkin spice latte Java. Well, you enjoy your pumpkin spice Java. That pumpkin spice is nasty, 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 nasty. I don't like pumpkin spice. Yeah. Well, if you grew up in the Dakotas, you definitely spent a lot of time in some snow. What up, Goat? How you doing today? Glad you could join us. At least it's kind of slowed down on the rain a little bit. It went from like a drizzle to like to sprinkles, and the sprinkles better than a drizzle because a drizzle's kind of it's a light rain, but it's a lot of it. You know. So I'll take a sprinkle over a drizzle any day. And Jan's like, ooh, vodka. I don't know. You drink whatever you want to, Jan. Drink whatever you want. Vodka or not, whatever you like. Goat's on his quest to catch a 40-inch pike this year. I think he's going to get it done too. I think he's going to get a 40-inch pike this year. He got a 36-inch pike this year so far. That's a really nice pike though. Of course, any pike to me would be great because I haven't caught a pike before. But I tried to miss that duck. I tried to miss clotheslining that duck, but he still slammed into it. Yeah, pretty close to it, that's for sure. I'm not going to really say how big that pike was because I don't really know, you know. All I know is you do a lot of good pike fishing and bass fishing videos, and you definitely like the live streaming that kayak setup you got. It's pretty nice. I almost bought me one just like it, only it was blue. I probably could have bought it if I wanted it bad enough, though. It's still being advertised. Nice, nice, nice. Hell no. Look. Yeah, one of these days I got to make it to Minnesota. Go do some pike fishing with you. I got to, next year my goal is to go to California, California to fish with Blue, and Washington to fish with, well, not necessarily fish with Josh of all trades, but go kayaking and maybe do some fishing with him. Because California and Washington's a little bit closer to Minnesota. So there's also one more place, I think it was Washington, that I was going to, oh yeah, with the other Josh from the school. The other Josh from the school, I want to go to Washington with him and fish up there a couple of days with him. So I want to do 2 trips to Washington next year and a trip to California. Well, if I can talk Andrew into going, yeah. Like I said, he likes his trout fishing though, so we probably have to take a day out to go trout fishing instead of pike fishing, because he don't really do too much of that warm water fishing. He likes his cold water fish. So what I would like to see happen, you guys, is what I would really like to see happen, you guys, is this. All right, there's a good group of YouTubers. You know, we all watch each other's lives. We comment on everybody's lives and stuff. What I'd like to see happen is there make a central location for YouTubers and just go for like a 2 or 3 day trip where we all meet up in one central location and we take 2 or 3 days and just fish together and just live stream and conversate and just swap stories and have a grand time. That would definitely be fun. So hopefully someday we're going to be able to do something like that, where somebody sets up a date where everybody can just go for 2 or 3 days, bring our wives and stuff like that, and just go and have a grand time and just have a really nice time and fish together. Yeah, I don't know about the tiger muskies, but I think they definitely got the pike for sure. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's where Josh wants to go pike fishing next year. Yeah, it's in Washington. I'm pretty sure that's the place that Josh is talking about when he's talking about pike fishing up there. Yeah, they do. So does the bass fishing community. But I'm just talking about like fishing in general, not just like fishing for a specific species of fish. What's up? How's it going, Eli Outdoors? How you doing? Glad you could join us. That you know, I'm just waiting for somebody else to set all that stuff up. I'm doing great. I'm out here in the rain and fishing. I'm doing great. But yeah, I mean, if somebody wanted to do that and say, hey, let's do like a YouTube fishing mecca, you know, where you don't just target one species of fish. You're like most anglers, you're fishing for whatever's biting, you know, and just kind of get together and have a really nice time. That would be fun. I know Andrew's been talking about it. I mean, I know we want to do like Andrew wants to do like a Oregon-based one for Oregon, you know, where we have a really nice meet up with several of them in the general area of Oregon, you know. That would be really a cool thing to do. There's like still several lakes in Oregon I haven't fished, or body water that I haven't fished that I'd like to fish yet. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Cover as much water as possible. That's the beauty about using a kayak or a boat, you know. You're not just limited to certain access points. All right, Goat. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it every time you join us and every time you put out a live stream. Man, I wish you'd done more live or more long form, because long form it's easier for me to watch. If I'm busy or something, I don't always get a chance to watch the live streams. But man, I appreciate you joining us. Keep them lives going and shorts you got going on. Hopefully, eventually you'll put out some live form or some long form, because I really like the long form. You know, I really do like the long form. It's gives me a better chance to watch content that I normally don't get to. So, but yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining us. When you going to be live again, so the folks know that are paying attention right now, so they can go check out your channel. Tomorrow, you think? Okay, you guys, tomorrow go check out his live. He's going to be live tomorrow. Yeah, we're definitely going to do some more fishing together for sure. I'm going your way next year. I'm gonna make sure we get to California next year. Glad you could come back. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe some insomnia, huh? Starting to. It's not as bad as it was earlier, but I think it's starting to get to where it's doing that drizzly thing again out here. Miller Lake. I'll have to check that out. 2 hours south of me. I'll have to check that out. 24-hour day fishing, huh? Do they fish for catfish there or what? Because as far as I know, that's the only fish you can fish for at night in Oregon. I have heard of people fishing for brown trout at night, too, though. I don't know how legal that is. A lot of fish jumping, a lot of fish rolling out there. For whatever reason, they don't want my stuff, though. It's probably because I'm not holding my mouth right. They always say you got to hold your mouth just right in order to get them to bite. Oh, nice, nice. Brown trout fishing all night, right on. Arizona dreams of steelhead, huh? How would you know that, wife? I don't see how you can know that Arizona dreams about steelhead. Unless there's somebody you know that lives there that used to catch steelhead. Do you know somebody who lives in Arizona that dreams of steelhead? Because I don't. It's just downright chilly today, you guys. I think it's one of the best countries to fish in, but the reason what makes America so great to fish in is this. We got all these rules and regulations that protect the fish. We can still eat the fish, we can still catch the fish, but they've also got rules and regulations that protect the fish to keep from overharvesting, keep from too many fish being taken. So, you know, this country has taken great strides and steps to make sure that we protect the fish as well as being able to eat and harvest and catch these fish. So yeah, I would say America is a great place to fish. It truly is. Definitely one of those countries that people dream about going to. One, for freedom. Two, for fish. The reason why I say freedom first is because the opportunities of being in America gives you so many chances to better yourself, so many chances of making something for your family here. And then fishing, because they do a really good job of trying to protect the fish. Put that in your wish list. Yes, lock it in. Lock it in. Well, it looks like it stopped drizzling again. It's still cold though. It's still cold though, even though it's not drizzling no more. Well, let's keep moving. Still got lots of water to cover. And if we're just standing in one spot, we're missing out, I think. Well, I don't think, I know. Mm-hmm. Something weird going on here. I didn't feel my side planer trip or nothing, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Okay. Come on. You got a weed or something on there? I don't think so. Something happened there. Sometimes they do a little bit weird thing. A little bit of weird thing. See if I can't get the specs off so I can read my camera a little bit better. There we go. Constantly working. I'm trying to catch more fish for you guys. Constantly working. Constantly working. Storming outside, huh? Yeah, it's not really storming. It's more or less just kind of like a mix between a drizzle and a drizzle and here it's kind of just like a mix of a drizzle and sprinkles. So. I'm actually using a side planer, so I'm not casting or using a bobber. When I get back up here on top where I got flat land, I'll zoom in on my side planer and you can see what it looks like. Okay? Just give me time. I'll get back up to the top. Level ground for setting my tripod stuff down, and then I'll zoom in from way up here and let you guys see what it looks like from way up here. I was using bobbers earlier this week, but so far today, all I've used is a side planer. All right, I'll get set up now that I'm up here level again. I'll get set up and then I'll zoom in. You'll be able to see what I'm doing. Maybe not the greatest, but you'll still be able to see what I'm doing, okay? Let me turn and see if I can zoom in real good for you guys. See that thing way out there on the surface of the water? There. That's about as close as I think we're going to get. So you're not going to be able to see it too good unless I get a fish on. Have to reel it in. But that thing right there is what I'm using. See on the surface way out there. So it's kind of like a float, but it's not. It's not a float. But it's kind of like one. Because it's on the surface and the plug's underneath the water. So hopefully you guys can see that and have some idea of what's going on. course, that wind shaking the camera while it's constantly moving. And the wife still never answered me about Arizona. AZ, I'm guessing that's Arizona. I don't know nobody in Arizona. Chili, chili, chili. Chili, chili. Chili cheese fries. Yeah. Hopefully you guys can see it a little bit. Probably not going to be able to see the best, but... Alright, now we'll zoom back out. Chili, chili, chili. Definitely on the chili side. Definitely on the chili side. Well, I'm going to give this live stream probably about another 10 minutes or so because it's chilly out here. We might give it longer. Just depends. We might get a bite or two and decide to go longer. I don't know if we will, though. You never know. You just never know. All the traffic and stuff on the highway, kind of loud. Got a lot of area to fish yet, so anything could happen. That's the way they call it fishing and not catching. Chili, 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 chili. Oh, I got you. I got you. You're probably right on that. I wouldn't have picked that up, though. You're probably right there, Blue. Are you fishing today, Blue? Okay, that makes more sense then. Okay. See, I didn't get that. See, I'm a little slow in the head, I guess. Of course, the wife wasn't answering, so without her really saying, so I what was I supposed to expect? Yeah, it's pretty chilly here. Pretty wet here too. But when it comes to me, where there's a will, there's a way. If I have the will, I'm going, even if it is freezing. I mean, I'm just like my hands are all cold and stuff, and shaking, just a little chilled out here, you know. Of course, I could put on some more layers, but I don't want to because then I don't want to be hot. See, it's kind of a conundrum. I don't want to be hot, but I don't want to be cold. I put on more layers, then I get hot. See, I'm comfortable. I'd be more comfortable if it wasn't raining, making it wet to where I'm colder than what I actually am. I don't mind the cold. But when it's raining and it's making you colder than what it actually is out, then that's what makes an issue. Fishing, fishing, fishing. Keep them fishing going. Boy, I can't believe we ain't got bumped yet. Perfect conditions for it. We've covered a lot of water already. I thought for sure we'd get bumped. Thought for sure we'd get bumped by now. You were making grub. Okay, cool. What'd you make me, wife? What'd you make my belly? I'm not going to be able to eat it, but what'd you make me? You're going to eat it. I realize that, but what'd you make me? Maybe some eggs and bacon? I'll remember next time when Blue comes up, he don't eat pork. So when I made the spam and potatoes, I didn't know he didn't eat pork. So next time I know. I don't blame him for not eating pork for you. So unhealthy for you. Yeah, they're either at the fish convention or they're hibernating. It's such a cold day today. They probably went into an early hibernation or something. Saying that G-Man's the only fool out there fishing. We're gonna go into hibernation. Probably what they're saying. Down there sticking their tongues out at me in hibernation. Ooh, that's a good breakfast there, wife. 1 egg, 2 bacon, and a toast and a Java. Yeah. Good stuff there. Good stuff. Java. I got Java in the car. Only reason why I'm not drinking is because I'm trying to live stream and hold the rod. See, I'd be like, coffee, rod, live stream. Probably rod and live stream. It's probably what I'd go with. And then after the live stream, then I could drink coffee. Yeah, that's true. Only the fish know about for sure. Blues probably went fishing on some of them days they were at the fish convention and didn't catch none. Oh, I just had a bump, but he didn't even he didn't get the hook. Dedication is exactly what it comes down to with me. Dedication. Sitting here fishing like a madman, dedicated to the job, and not catching a darn thing. I think I will have to put that out on a hoodie. Dedication. Dedicated to the work of fishing. And I had a bump. Why he didn't get hooked up, I don't know. That's fishing for you. That's fishing for you. I keep telling you to quit feeding your cat people food. Woman, quit feeding the cat people food. The cat don't need people food. It needs cat food. That's one of the biggest arguments in my house is she likes to feed the cat whatever she eats. And I keep telling her to quit. She don't listen when it comes to not feeding her Spock people food. I don't blame her. She loves her cat, but still. We buy cat food for the cat to eat cat food, not human food. My cat loves fish too, because anytime I go home and I clean a fish or something, I'll feed my cat a piece of fish. Like the scraps of the fish, you know? Not the actual meat of the fish. The stuff that I want to eat of the fish. My cat, she used to go fishing with me. And then when I catch a fish, I'd cut it up for her and feed her the fish while we were fishing. She used to love it. Yeah, we all know you love nisuk. Nisuk is good for you. By the way, nisuk is salmon in the native language. So, yay, nisuk. We love our omega fatty nisuk. You guys, hit that thumbs up for nisuk. The word of the day is nisuk. It's our native language for salmon. Even though we're not salmon fishing, we're still head fishing. My wife really likes akpash and kumkum. And their wife, you like akpash and kumkum. The wife's gonna come back and say, "You're nasty, man. I don't like kumkum or akpash." Yeah, your native language. Your native language of the Confederated Tribes of Wasco. Haha. I was going to get off here after 10 minutes, but I got that bump, so I decided to stay on here longer, you guys. So it's kind of my channel, so I'll do as I please. Do as I please. Yeah. Come on, fishes. Cooperate. I want some fresh nisuk. Nah, not nisuk. But I would like some fresh twill. Twill is the fattiness of the... Oh, Spock is not a person, too. He's a cat. He's a meow, 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 meow cat. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. Always making adjustments with the line. Bringing line in, letting it out, bringing line in and letting it out. Just trying different things, y'all. You never know where these fish are going to bite. And then when that happens, and then you get excited and you go, oh, fish on. And then y'all excited. Then it makes it worthwhile. Oh, man, that bump just wasn't good enough. I'm not happy with the one little bump I got. I need a good, solid bump. A good, solid bump. And hunting too, huh? Your cat don't hunt. Your cat's not a hunter. He's a lazy guy, sits around the house, moping around because he's hungry, because he's got to go use the restroom, because he's got to go and drink water. Thumbs up, huh? I don't think so. Thumbs down. I'm just raising cane with you guys. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. Oh yeah, I get that excited when I'm fishing. That excited! Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Today's a perfect day. Twill, twill. You know you love the octopus, dear. Quit saying you don't love it. You love it. You like the comb too. I was wondering how long it was going to take her to answer to the octopus. Some people do eat the octopus. I don't know why they do, but they do. It's not something I was ever too interested in trying with the octopus. I don't know a lot of people who are interested in trying it, but some people do. Salmon, steelhead, yeah. Both of them have twill. Both of them have octopus. All fish, not all fish have twill, but all fish have octopus. And if you want to ask me what octopus is, ask me and I'll tell you. But unless you guys ask me what it is, I ain't telling you what it is. That is so weird. It's so far away, there's an animal someplace, but I can hear it, but I can't tell what it is. It's so far away. It's not a deer because it's not a deer sound. It's not an elk sound. I'm trying to figure out what kind of animal it is. It's probably just Mr. Foot. Mr. Foot. Probably just Mr. Foot. Do, 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 do. what's up, David? Yeah, I don't know if it's Bigfoot, but there's something making a noise off in the distance, and I don't know what it is. Too far away. I can't see it. I can hear it though. So I have no clue what it is. I know it's coming from behind me. Somewhere's up there. I don't know exactly where, but I can hear it. So I really don't really know what it is. I keep looking back there to see if I can spot whatever it is, but so far no luck. So how's your Saturday morning going there, David? Yeah, they're wild horses, yeah. We big population of wild horses. What about my Bratsky? Did you feed her bacon too? Or did you just spoil your cat? Huh? 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 Yeah, I know, right? Once that windstorm picks up, man, it's gonna be a nightmare for me out here on fishing. I think it's gonna be a hard one once it starts raining real bad, or the wind starts picking up. The rain not so bad. I mean, I can handle the rain and I can handle the cold, but when you get the rain and the wind and everything in between, it can be a little bit hard. I'm telling you, it can be a little bit hard, for sure. Yeah, those were definitely wild horses, Blue, that you were seeing the other day while you're in Central Oregon. I'm glad you enjoyed your time here. You did catch one fish at least. Well, you caught a couple trout and up at the reservoir, and then you caught a big lip sucker on the river. That was another bump. I had another bump. Another bump and no hookup. I'm starting to think my hook isn't too great. I'm starting to think I need another hook. What about Philippine folks? What about them? What do they, what? Sometimes it's hard to decipher what you're saying. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. See, we're constantly moving. Trying to figure out where these fish are. I know you guys aren't looking at the water, you're looking at me, but hey, ain't much. No, it's not time to get in my rig. I'm perfectly fine. We're standing out here freezing my butt off and trying to catch fish. No time to get in my rig. Sorry. Let's go. Thank you, wife, for joining us. I appreciate it. Always appreciate it. For one Lord, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby. If I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, and some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Aha! I'm sorry, I get excited. What can I say? I sing. What can I say? Hopefully I didn't break you guys' eardrums when I was singing. Oh, hours and hours of fishing. As Blue would say, hours and hours of dedication. Yeah. Dedication. Boy, that rig is kind of banged up. Wake up. Wake up. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Come on, fishes, let's go. 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 Come on, fishes. David. No, that's at the casino, the Indian Head Casino down here. They, they don't have the main lodge anymore. So basically, what it is the casino down here on 97 or 26. I mean, it has prime rib on Fridays. They have prime rib special every Friday, and then they have steak and shrimp on Fridays and Saturdays. So you could have either or on Friday, and then on Saturdays it's only steak and shrimp. So that's because Kanita used to be the lodge, but the lodge isn't open no more. Now they have they still have Kanita's hot springs. They're out there, but it's not it don't have the lodge out there anymore. So, but yeah, the Indian Head Casino, which is now on 26, it has the prime rib on Fridays. Delicious too. Delicious too. And the prime rib dinner is pretty good. It is pretty good. If I do say so myself. Yeah. If you're ever in the area and you're looking for food, like the casino, the Thule Grill is the smaller thing that's in the casino. It serves food from 11 a.m. to I think 11 or 12 at night, and then like they got the the main restaurant isn't the Thule Grill. The main restaurant is called the I forget what they call the main restaurant, but that's the one that's got the prime rib, and that's on or that's open from 4 to 11. So you gotta be coming through around 4 and 11 in order to get the prime rib thing. Fridays if you're coming through. Oh, Cottonwood. Cottonwood's the fancy restaurant. Cottonwood's the restaurant, and then the Thule Grill is the one that's open at 11 a.m. And the Cottonwood has the prime rib. Very tasty prime rib too. Very tasty. I like to have it on Fridays, once in a blue moon. I think we probably eclipsed that 2-hour mark of live streaming, huh? Woo-hoo-hoo. Chili, chili, chili. They used to have an all-you-can-eat prime rib buffet, but for whatever reason they decided to stop doing the all-you-can-eat prime rib buffet. That was nice because you could go and spend like, I think it was like $22 and then have all the prime rib you wanted. Of course, that they just kind of set on a hot plate or underneath a hot lamp, though. Considering the way they do it now, they make it fresh, you know, not as much underneath the hot plate. David, if you're ever in my area, hit me up. We'll go to the casino and have lunch or something. If you're ever in our area, I'll snag up the wife and we'll come down and we'll have lunch or something with you, man. It'd be nice to finally meet David. Starting to rain again. Starting to rain again. Heck yeah, it sounds fantastic meeting David. Hey, just got to be passing through and say, hey, I'm coming through. I'll be there around whatever time. I'll be like, all right, let's go. I'd like for David to come over here and fish with me, though. Go to Haystack or Prineville or Ocho's or something. But if he's just passing through and he wants to have lunch or something, just hit me up and let me know you're coming, and I'll do my best to accommodate having lunch with you, man. I know, right? That was great when they had the all you can eat surf and turf. Because man, you could get crab and shrimp and steak and even chicken if you wanted to, because there's surf and turf. That was always great when they had that surf and turf buffet. I wish they'd bring that back. Me and the wife would go down there and we'd just pig out on crab and stuff. Oh, sorry, the wife didn't pig out. The wife kind of just was like a dainty eater. Never mind. I pigged out on the crab. She was a dainty eater. Okay. She never pigs out on anything because she's a dainty eater. I got to remember she's a lady. Ladies don't pig out. They eat kind of nicely. Yeah, I think so. I think you do need to fix that, David. Fix that up. Tell me you're coming to go fishing and we'll go fishing. I'm going to make it over to your neck of the woods sometime. I just don't know when. Sometime I have to make it your way and go fishing with you over there. My hillside's getting a little lumpy. It's getting harder to get my tripod to stay upright. Maybe that'll work. I want to take a couple cranks on this handle and move my stuff a little bit. All right, we're gonna start moving back down this way now. We've worked that area the best we can, but we're taking a few cranks on the handle, so that's moving it closer in. So we're gonna work another section of the river right now. So just because I'm not like doing anything dramatic with it doesn't mean that we're not fishing more of the river, because we are. Because basically what happens is I work that side, so now I take a few cranks, it works it closer to me, and then I start walking it down another section of the river. And maybe, just maybe, we get bit. Maybe not. You never know. That's what I was afraid of. He's gonna throw a lot of water on me. Beautiful day to be fishing, though. Beautiful day to be fishing. Yes, it's rainy. Yes, it's cold. But it's a beautiful day. My plug came up on top of the water. Stopped working. Can't catch a fish if your plug's not underneath the water. Oh, whatever, woman. You making him lift his legs doesn't make it reps. You guys, check out that rainbow. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Look at it, it's a rainbow. That should be a highlight. The thing should put that as a highlight. 'Cause that is a highlight. Look at that beautiful rainbow. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to go and check that out, because it don't seem to be staying under too well. No, for whatever reason, I must have got a weed or something on it. If you ask me, woman, them stinging cats never earn bacon. Yeah, I would take a rainbow trout over an actual rainbow too, but unfortunately, the trout aren't even biting this morning. Well, I take that back. I've had a couple bumps, but for whatever reason, I did not get hooked up. Unfortunately, sometimes that's the case, you know. What up, fishy things? How you doing today? I'm doing good, thank you, as usual. Anytime I'm fishing, I'm doing well. And I know whenever you're fishing, Fishy, you're doing well too. Thank you, I appreciate that. Looks like it's time for me to get off the live stream because food. Of course, my plug ain't staying under, so for whatever reason, yeah. Yep, for sure, the happy place, for sure. For whatever reason, though, my plug's being a backward plug right now. Doesn't want to stay under. All right, let's see if we can't get this thing set up someplace where we can just watch it while we eat some grub-a-dub-dub. You wouldn't happen to have an extra pole holder, would you?
A what?
An extra pole holder, would you? I see you got your poles in the back, but do you have a pole holder?
No, I just have the one pole in my there. I don't have any pole holders. We could use...
You got two poles back there. One little one and one big one.
I only have one pole. That's the place. No, I don't have any pole holders. I do have 3 of them now, but they're all...
You're going to break your rod, bud. Look at what you do.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. But anywho, we're going to try and set this up, and then we're going to eat some food. Actually, you know what? That might actually work pretty good.
Hold on, I got an idea.
I got a bunch of ideas, too. Maybe not ideas, guys. Hey, there you go. Hey, y'all, look at this redneck engineering for a pole holder right there, y'all. Check that out, y'all. One of them clamps or carabiner thinger liners and a whatever you call that there thing. Yeah, a little redneck engineering right there for a pole holder. Way to go!
Hey, when it comes to figuring shit out, I can figure it out.
Hey, that's all that matters, right?
Pardon the language.
That is awesome. I agree with you, Fishy man. What?
I gotta switch hats.
Oh, you gotta switch hats?
Yeah.
We're still gonna be fishing while we're eating. You guys won't be able to see the rod so much because I'm trying to get an angle where you guys can see the rod better. And see me. That's freaking cool. Check that out.
Dodge for the win.
All right, you guys. I would stay on here longer, but I want to eat and stuff like that. So, man, I should just, put you guys right there on that. And you guys can watch that the whole time. But anywho, I think I'll have to put one of those on my truck. I'm gonna have to do something like that to my truck. And
next time we go to John Day, we're gonna have to try it.
Huh. All right, you guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here. Call the live stream over with, you guys. So, you guys know what I'm gonna say. Remember to catch, kiss, and release the fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. Till next time, this is G-Man Fishing, and we are out.